I say there are playoff implications for Navy football's game Saturday against Memphis. You've got 2 of the 43 unbeaten teams left in college football going head-to-head. The visiting Tigers, they're 3-0, AAC preseason favorites, and just beat Florida State down in Tallahassee. They're rolling. To quote head coach Brian Newberry, you'd be lying if you said this wasn't a really big one. Memphis has had Navy's number for the past 5 years, including last year. The Mids were a yard short of extending a potential game-winning drive in the final seconds, ultimately a 4-point loss at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. The lesson learned? The team that allows fewer big chunk plays on defense, those X plays that Newberry likes to call them of 20 yards or more, they'll get out unscathed. Even better, win the time of possession battle and keep quarterback Seth Hennigan and that potent Tiger offense off the field.
They're going to get some yards. They're going to make some plays. They've got good football players. We got to tackle great, and we can't give up the big X plays, and that's what's going to be the difference for us on defense.
Water polo flies to the Rocky Mountains for a 5-game weekend at the U.S. Air Force Academy. They open with the marquee matchup, the Mids versus the host Falcons, playing for the Freedom Vase. Navy took care of business in Minneapolis last year, 11-7. They lost an overtime thriller the year prior in Colorado. The next chapter starts Friday night, 8:30 start time on ESPN+. Men's rugby keeps rolling. The Mids beat conference foe St. Bonaventure in New York on Saturday, 41-23. The schedule gets even juicier. Penn State comes to town. Coach Gavin Hickey's squad could improve to 18-0 all-time in Rugby East play this Saturday at 1. We are streaming this game on YouTube. Women's rugby kicks off right before then. They've got Quinnipiac at 11 a.m. The Mids game at Mount St. Mary's, originally set for last weekend, got moved to November 9th. A good time to remind you that up-to-date broadcast info and schedules are on NavySports.com. For the first time since 2016, men's golf will host a tournament. Head coach Jimmy Staub's midshipmen and 14 other teams will play in the GOAT at the Naval Academy Golf Club. You can see them as well as the rest of the field, including Maryland, Loyola, Georgetown, California Baptist, and many more, Saturday and Sunday, tee times starting at 8 a.m. Women's soccer kicks off league play at Lehigh this Friday. The 6-5 Mids split their 2 games last week against Penn and at Temple. Senior midfielder Amanda Graziano scored a goal and notched an assist in a 2-1 win Thursday over the Quakers. Time to defend the CSFL title. Sprint football opens their season on the road Saturday at Mansfield. The Mids have a new pilot, that guy, Captain Carter Reading. The new head coach inherits a program that won 96% of its games in 3 seasons under Major Alfonso Matus. Mids and the Mountaineers kick off Saturday at 1. Link to live video will be on NavySports.com. How about beating Army just for fun? Just for the love of the game, just to say you did. Men's and women's tennis going to try to do just that when they play in the Commander-in-Chief's Challenge versus Army and Air Force, and that's down in Arlington, Virginia, Friday through Sunday. There are no team scores. These matches don't count towards the Army-Navy record or any official series. Worth reminding you, though, women's tennis beat Army twice last year en route to its first Patriot League title. They also played Air Force for the first time in Orlando, a 4-2 Navy win back in February 2023. The men's team, business as usual, 8 straight star match wins and 10 in a row against the Black Knights. If you're watching this video on YouTube, hello. Smash that like button down there because that lets the YouTube algorithm know that Navy sports are awesome and it recommends it to more people. If you subscribe to the channel, you can find more video highlights, features, and interview content for all of Navy's 36 varsity sports. We'll see you there.